Microphone, check, testing. I am actually early. Down a little bit pre-market. See what happens here on the open. Nasdaq's currently up 60. E-mini's up 22, but I'm down. Mostly because SpaceX is down a hair. I did the move in SpaceX yesterday. Kind of considering doing some risk management. Also considering ordering another big ass thing of fucking Retta because some people are already stopped selling it. I wonder if Elite Research is gonna. I wonder if they got like a fucking takedown, breakdown. You busted. I'm not seeing it. ER. Oh, there it is. $65. Not bad. Take down, shake down. Rory's annoying, bro. Like, apparently he's stepping away and selling the company, but the prices aren't going to sit. Let's see. Esmeralda. I kind of want to order some of that drop-in one. Where is my VIP, bro? Working on getting some. You've been saying some of this for a while. Take down, break down. You busted. Oh, do I not see? Oh, okay. He still has it. Maybe order another 10-pack just to play it safe. Yeah, it's like a little. I paid like $200, bro. I don't really need it. Trying to figure out those groups. That shit. You invest in. It'd be worth about 13,000. Looking at some guy announces pricing. Ooh. Ooh la la. Ooh. Ooh la la. We so close to being Silver Platter certified. I can taste it. Oh, and we are green for the SpaceX is. What am I up on? Oh, I mean, I'm barely green. I'm red. I'm green on one account, red on the edge. It's just floating. This SpaceX. I did the move. I bought 2 of these calls for 700 right here. So I paid 1,400 for 2, and I sold one for 1,400. So this one's a free ride. Kind of feeling like I should take it off. I'm up. I'd basically take it off, and I'd be down $100 before I started. 100 or $200 because I did some other calls. It didn't work out. I'm trying to make up the LDI trade that I'm down 8 grand on with some YOLOs, some dumb trades, dude. These are dumb. Buying calls like this, so dumb. Come on, SpaceX. Put the black rally hat on today. I mean, I don't have a choice. It's the only hat I have in here right now. Shake down, break down. You busted. All right. SMR up 20 cents. Come on, ABCL. Bitcoin up a little bit. I mean, everything's up just a tiny fraction. Oh, NBIS is a problem. We got some covered calls on over there that were like they're. This is a problem, guys. Like it's a first world problem. That's for sure. We're gonna let it play out, bro. I bought 300 shares. This thing was like $220. I sold some covered calls at 300, and this thing has just been up. Like, look, do you think I'm exaggerating? Bro. 2 days ago, this is 193. Yesterday, it opened at 226, kind of pulled back a little bit. Now it's currently 270. Are you kidding me? I made 18 grand on the stock, but lost 4,200 so far on the covered calls. We made $1,000 per covered call, which is really good. Lowering our cost basis by $10 a share. But this is showing, well, I mean, we'll have to see, but right now it's looking like it's just going to blast through 300 like it's nobody's business. Currently a 31% chance. Yeah. ABCL 1055 still going. E-minis up 35. NASDAQ up 177. We got bonds up 20 ticks. That's good for rates. And gold and silver and crude oil. Silver down 63. Faldor's on. Faldor was here. Watch. Gold down 34. Still at 4,400. Crude oil down $1.92. I don't know why. Do they know oil's not passing through the strait? That's up a little bit. Liberty and Trust in the house. How you doing, brother? They're putting a little Crisco in the pan. They're starting to sizzle. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's down a little bit today, but I mean, that's one of the few things I've gotten right recently. I picked up a bunch of this. I was a little late to the party, but started buying like 120, 125. I was loading the boat, bro. It was 120, 300 shares. Yeah, man, I sold some at 196 and made money. That's about right after the IPO, and it went down to like 100. So that was a excellent trade too. But once I saw that it wasn't tanking on the share unlock, and then you add in the fact that a lot of big firms shorted it going into that, and then they covered their short. So, and we did some other research of companies that have IPO'd with only 5% of their float, had big unlocks, and there was some examples of companies that did fine. They didn't take it. And then you add in how good of a freaking business it is, dude. This SpaceX is easily, I'm not even exaggerating, easily a $10 trillion company plus. 10 trillion plus, with the caveat we don't have like a black swan event that takes the market in the like into the world shit, like the AI boom or the .com boom that effed us for like 10 years. If that happens, SpaceX is still a $10 trillion company. It's just I might be dead before it gets there, but I think it's a $10 trillion company in the next 5 to 10 years. Put that on the board. Why do I say that? Well, it's pretty simple. A lot of people used to lose their shit. Tesla's worth more than Ford, GM, and blah, 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 and Toyota combined. The biggest problem with that comment was they thought Tesla was a car company. I mean, sure, they sell cars and they do they're not a car company. It's just like a lot of people look at SpaceX now and think, oh, rockets, they're just a rocket. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? You know how much money Starlink is generating already and the exponential growth on just Starlink alone? Tesla, full self-driving, solar, batteries. The full self-driving hasn't even really, it's just starting to kick in. They're going to have Optimus robots. They're going to have the Terrafab. So you got Starlink for SpaceX, the big one that can pay off. Generational wealth is going to be XAI. XAI is going to be freaking nuts, dude. Malea's in the house. I'm still waiting for the real SpaceX pullback. Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, bro. I think it already happened. Good morning, Velez. Why is it? Buenos dias. It's changing it. Might be waiting a while, but yeah, I think you're going to be waiting a long motherfucking time. I think it might go to 200 before it pulls back. I think SpaceX is probably a better investment than Tesla right now, but I think they're both fantastic investments. Tesla's been kind of, stagnant unless you've done a good job of selling it at its lows and or buying it at its lows, and so because it's kind of moves like Bitcoin, bro. Tesla's been through some shit. Did really well when Trump got in office and he supported Trump, and then they were like blowing up shit and pissing off Trump, and then it tanks. I mean, look at this, dude. Is this the Bitcoin chart? No, this is Tesla. This motherfudger pulls back 76%. And this was 2023. Are you kidding me, dude? That's jump off a ledge type pullbacks. A lot. You know how many times, another 50, you know how many times in my life I heard, oh, this is it for Tesla. They're going, you know what I mean? Oh, this is it for Tesla. My dad, oh, that's it for Tesla. I'm like, how many times are you going to see this is it for Tesla? And they just bounce back, and then the greatest thing since sliced bread and the invention of the wheel. You say it's a good buy at 100. It's not a good buy now. I think it's a good buy now. Can it go back to 100? Sure. But it's like Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's a good buy now if you like an easy 2x. Could it go lower and you might get a 3x instead? Maybe. Just dip your toe in the water. Don't. I don't care. Buy it. Don't buy it. I don't care. I love it. I think it's going to be probably the biggest company in the world. If they merge with Tesla, it will become the biggest company in the world. They will probably become two of the top 5 biggest companies in the world without being merged. AI and Starlink are going to be massive, massive revenue generating. Tesla full self-driving on Tesla, the Tesla's Optimus robots, massive. And the chips, massive revenue. I bet full self-driving is a trillion. The robo-taxis, they're not even out yet. They're loading the boat on those. Those things are going to be like, next thing you know, they're going to be everywhere, bro. Like in the next 2 years. Oh, shit. We forgot about robo-taxis, bro. No one even talks about that lately. Yeah, this guy was saying he's going to, oh, no, this is something else. That Camaro guy is no longer selling Retta. Living La Vida Loca. God damn it. I got in this group invite. I don't even understand what the fuck I'm supposed to do. Proof of payment. Like I'm supposed to send my email and pay Jashonik? This group is talking some shit I don't understand. Where's Jason at, bro? I just want to buy a bunch of fucking clo. I just want to hand someone some money and get some good peptides. Mm-hmm. Oh, ABCL is red now. That sucks. We're barely up on the day. SpaceX is treading water. Tesla's back up a little bit. It was down. Everyone's like, oh, Elon's dumping Tesla and pumping SpaceX. We think the merger is going to happen? I think so. Live in La Vida Loca. I believe we still have at least one spot open in Sleeper. Yep, 9 to 10. $23 days to go. What does Shardy have to say today? Oh, I do not share. Up off the financing may have bottomed. I don't know that I have any AMD buy money, bro. Living La Vida Loca. SpaceX, a little test. Let me evaluate her comment. I feel like I should have SpaceX like up next to Tesla. Oh, it's probably with the rockets. I don't know what time frame she's on. Probably some gay ass time frame. The 1 hour. Give me a fucking break, bro. Fucking 1 hour. Are you kidding me? That's just looking like she knows. That's just like putting some shit out there that's like, oh, look at this. I know technical analysis. People that look at all these different, you would look at this if you just wanted a quick trade. I'm not down. I don't know. If I trade it all day, you're just gonna get yourself in trouble, bro. Did bounce, so do we long some more? I mean, do not share. Still looking solid. I'm done with Micron for now. We killed this trade. Data centers not slowing down. That's another one, bro. SpaceX is building compute like crazy, and they sell their data center space out. This is NBA. Oh, dude, do you know what NBIS does? They build GPU farms, data centers, and sell it and rent it out. SpaceX is they take their own cluster farms. That's one of the big things, you know. It's expensive to build new cluster farms. They sold they rented out like their older GPUs to Anthropic. SpaceX and Golden Dome. They got golden government contracts. Oh, if the Democrats get in, they're done. No, they're not. They'll just hoot and haw and act like they hate Musk, but still give them. That's another reason I hate Democrats, dude. Crypto and how they treat Elon Musk. If you don't like Elon, that's fine. But what he's done for humanity has been short of amazing. Electric vehicles and solar and battery storage, all great for the environment. Well, it takes carbon to do this. Okay, dude. Um, Full self driving, delivering a system that will save tens of thousands of lives a year. Full self driving will be better than humans. And if you're one of the, oh, I'm not going to let a, well, I mean, you're part of the problem, bro. There's plenty of people that are part of the problem. They don't believe that global warming's real and they can drive better than uh, AI. They got quicker reaction time than a fucking computer. Data centers aren't great for the environment, but I don't know. You're going to have to figure out how to offset it and make it better and more efficient. A lot of that time, like the amount of water they use is negligible. We need more freaking nuclear power. Fix that problem, dude. Fix the problem of all these. It's probably the Democrats. I'm turning into such a Democrat hater. Democrats probably don't want nuclear energy. They should be the most for nuclear energy. It's better for the environment. We have SMR and Oakville betting on nuclear. Tesla back up 4.5. They were down like $7 or $8 yesterday. SpaceX still down about $3. We're barely treading water. Boring ass day. I'm not trying to force any trades today, bro. Moisture in the house, USA, brother. This can be an extremely boring market for, I don't know, the next week. When's a catalyst, bro? The only catalysts are negative. Some bad news about the war. I don't know if it. I mean, I don't want to say it can't get any worse. Apparently, there's like a big aircraft carrier over there, and people are mental health crisis, jumping off the ship because they have poor hygiene, backed up toilets. The food is fucked, and they've been on the ship for like 9 months of just terrible conditions. That is not what I want to hear. If we're gonna have thousands of troops on a battleship over there, they need to be getting them clean food and water and rest. They're exhausted. Like, fucking send another ship over there to relieve them or something. I don't know. Pull your head out of your ass. Figure it out. We only have one battleship. PPI came in low. Is that good or bad? It's going to be low, right? Price purchasing PP inflation. Something inflation. Can't keep up with all the Michigan and retail sales tomorrow. That ain't moving the needle. Housing and building. Yeah, there's nothing. PPI next month. That's the next catalyst. Isn't there another Fed decision coming soon in September? Living La Vida Mocha. 34 days. Yep. Yes, sirree, Bob. 65% chance we stay the same. 34% chance we go up. No chance of a rate cut. Come on, SpaceX. Barely up on that call. Barely up on that. We're down on that. Starting to lose a little bit of money today. Oh shit. Why does this say I have 58,000 in cash but only 7,000 in buying power? Oh, probably because I have like some puts and shit. This is barely staying above the 36 strike. Maybe I should take it off. Yeah, I'm gonna. You already have a closing order. Of course I do. We put IMN on yesterday. That is barely up. LWLG, ABCL back in the green, pushing close to Silver Platter. MicroStrategy up 220. This one, it just paying theta like crazy. NBIS kind of chilling at 270. NVTS up a little bit. LWLG is flat. This is one I doubled down on. I mean, I was in a can't lose. If I sell those shares back, I'm in like a really can't lose position because we bought it at 385, sold it half at 780, did the move, and then bought a shitload again at 636 and 640. So we're up a few grand just off that trade alone. So I could sell this off and be in a I can only win position. I made money. Not only is it can't lose, I made money can't lose. Man, I'm going to keep it on. I like that stock a lot. And I called it at Silver Platter again at 640. Did you buy some now? I mean, Retro bought it at 15, so you're doing better than him. So risky play, but MBTS, basically flat, Oklo flat, Sidu. Wonder how LDI is doing. Let's check in on that. Watch it be up like a buck. Oh no. Oh no. Man, that stock is just going to bankruptcy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe I should have stopped the stream now. I got some tough switching shit to deal with, and this market sucks balls right now, bro. Ricky in the house. How you doing? I have nothing to stream about, bro. Yeah. Midnight, 17 cents. Cardano, 18.4. Solana is in a stage 2 uptrend. No, it ain't, bitch. No, it ain't, Wick, you dumb mother fudger. It'll be an undo. Bitcoin, Shardy thinks Bitcoin's a short. I don't know what the fuck she's seeing, but the daily is it's just in an accumulation phase, bouncing between the 20 and the 50. It loses the 50, then short it. I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. Curling right back up, butterfly. Okay. Arm starting to rip, massive pop. Not really. Oh. In the morning coming down. Oh, all right, whatever. Almost halted. Oh, really? V5 Bobana. One bad internet route nearly froze Solana, leaving the chain just 4.5% away from a total halt. I thought they had one of those, what's that shit? Decentralized, highly decentralized scores, but one data center almost took them out. That whole decentralization and all that shit, it's all bullshit, dude. Like, oh yeah, they got a bunch of nodes, they got a bunch of validators, so they're decentralized, but they're all in one fucking data center. I mean, how decentralized is that? There's different levels of decentralization. Like, there's different levels. The common person is going to say, oh, be diversified. So they might think have like 10 or 15 stocks. That's not diversification to me. Diversification is having some stocks, having some options on, maybe having a futures trade on, you know, covered calls, covered strangles, jade lizards, iron condors, butterflies. That's like crazy diverse. Is it over? You could be over diversified. There's pros and cons to everything, bro. Like Bitcoin, spread your Bitcoin across 4 wallets. Well, there's trade-offs. What if you got a higher chance of one wallet getting drained, or you losing the seed phrase, or locking? You know what I mean? I'm more of a you can have everything in one really secure wallet. Is there a scenario that you might lose it all? I mean, yeah. I fucking hate dealing with self custody, bro. It's annoying as shit. You know, you forget where I forget where my hardware wallet is or where my seed phrases are in case I lose it. And I fucking hell, bro. I just about to put that shit back on the exchange or can't wait to sell it. And going forward, I'm just doing IBIT, bro. Am I say I'm a Bitcoin maxi, but if I'm a Bitcoin maxi, if I don't hold Bitcoin, whatever, dude. Your agenda is not my agenda, bro. You want to sit there in your little tinfoil hat, rolling your dice with your little judgy fucking brain, saying, you know, your life, you get out of bed, you have a boner just thinking about Bitcoin and how Bitcoin's the greatest thing in the world, and your entire life's around Bitcoin. You drink coffee out of a Bitcoin coffee cup, you have a Bitcoin t shirt, you have Bitcoin underoos, and you sit around just talking about Bitcoin all day long, and all your coworkers hate you because all you do is, no, bro, I'm in this to make money. I'm not sitting here waiting for the end of the world. Do I think Bitcoin is going to become the world's reserve currency? Probably, maybe. It ain't happening tomorrow. You know what I mean? This, I think it's a good investment. I think you can make money off of it. Whatever becomes of it is what becomes of it. I'm not going to sit here and spew the religion of Bitcoin. There's nothing that solves all problems. Bitcoin doesn't solve all problems. I hate to break it to you. I just told you a bunch of problems with it. It's a pain in the ass. Pain in the ass to use. It's a pain in the ass to self custody. Oh, it's easily transferable. Sure. Pain in the ass. What if you fuck up your seed phrase? I mean, your address. It's gone. There's no get it back. There's no charge back. It's gone. You say you get it wrong. You copy and paste. Or you get tricked. I got tricked out of $50,000 in crypto, bro. And I'm a fucking expert. They're constantly coming after you. You can't be running at 110% every day, 150%. They'll fucking get you, bro. They got me with Google got me with an extension that looked like it was right. I put in my seat. It was a hot wallet. That's what made me go to stop doing hot wallets. Because you have to enter your seed phrase every time you add it to a new fucking computer, bro, or a new browser. And then another time I got by a fucking text message. Opened up an email address. You got to stay on top of it with what's going on in the new stuff. And you got to be like, I don't even answer my phone, dude. Like most of my calls go to like probably spam. It sucks because people will call me for work calls and I won't even get it. I'll just get the voicemail or whatever. But I'm not, it's either that or take fucking spam calls all day long. And that's just going to get worse with agentic, all these agents. Agents are just going to be able to fucking spam nonstop, bro. Phones might become unusable. All right. Come on. We are 29 cents away. Yeah. 29 cents away from Silver Platter Certified. I don't know if we're going to hit it or not. I hate it when it gets like 4 pennies away, doesn't hit it, and then it pulls back like 50%. That happened with EOS, I think. Hell, EOS got like 4 cents away and pulled back 80%. And its current, you look at its current price. I'm the same. If it's a real call and important to leave it, yeah. I mean, if they're in my contacts, it'll go through. But a lot of business people aren't, a lot of I do support for hundreds of companies. I don't have all those people's phone numbers and contacts in my phone, and it goes to the freaking office, our office phone system anyway. And I can't stand noises, so I have my phone on silent all the time, and I won't even get it Unless which I usually have my watch on, but then my wrist vibrates. That's an annoying too. My wrist vibrating. Man, it's better than hearing whatever fucking sound you're gonna hear. 10:58. Let's go, baby. 20 cents away. Where's the frowny cat face? SpaceX down 3 still. Ricky, you got yappers right now? What's going on? Crude oil at 283. Jason's fucking late. He's got the bomb report out though. By bomb, I mean you buy this shit and your portfolio is gonna bomb to zero. I'll wait for him. He might be lurking. I mean, he probably already read it. Fighting traffic. Don't be typing when you're driving. Oh, we're starting to sizzle a little bit. Tesla back up 6, making back all the losses from yesterday. 1061, 19 cents away, bro. It could happen. Like break 60. Yeah, me. Dude, you're such a dumbass for some of the stuff you trade. You're investing in fucking garbage, bro. Like, when are you going to learn? Man, remember this oust? I mean, it has a little pullback. Core weave. At CBRS, the canary in the coal mine. This is how stupid Meat Kevin is, bro. Fucking retarded. The first 5 minutes and he hasn't been mentioning it lately. He just kind of swept that one under the rug. Do I not have it on here? I thought I did. Yeah, right here. This thing's down on earnings. Big earnings miss. Surprise on reported revenue and earnings. Oh, they were up on revenue. Yeah. I think this is a dumb company to invest in. Micron doing good. I mean, I'd be up less if I stayed in that. I'd be up, but I'd be up less than I moved to SpaceX. We made $25,000 on SpaceX in the last week, bro. I would have made like 6 in Micron. I could sit there and revenge trade Micron to get out of the red, or I could go somewhere and make a shitload of money. Sometimes you got to make tough decisions. SpaceX now down 4. I'm barely up on that call. I'm tempted to buy some more SpaceX. Probably just maybe sell a put. Or maybe do a Super Bowl. $1.29. And that's not really working out, bro. Mm. Put some covered. Sold a put and then put. Man, I got too much shit going on, dude. Me too. You too. What, Melez? Man, I had a good night's sleep last night. I woke up at 2:30, and that was like 5.5 hours sleep. Usually I just stay up, but I was able to get back to sleep for another couple hours, and then 5 o'clock rolled around, which is way late for me. I almost wanted to go back to sleep. $182 theta in the IRA and 41 in the small account. So do you guys think the S&P and Nasdaq? I don't know, dude. I feel like we're gonna rock it. I feel like we're gonna go to new all-time highs. Could be wrong. Like I just said earlier, I'm ready to take a bunch of risk off. And what did I do? I added, bro. Living la vida loca. Oh, the camera's still working. It is making me sleep like, oh, nice. How you doing, Jason? I was trying to understand this group I'm in, and I don't fucking understand it, dude. Like, proof of payment. Be sure to input your correct email address when submitting payments to Why do I need to submit payments to Janoschik? Dude, I just want to get like 20 fucking vials of Clo without a bunch of pain in the ass. Dude, I know this shit. And then I want to get some other shit. And then I'm more like, Kamara Kim said they're not selling Retta anymore. So I wonder and then Rory's stepping down from Crush. Shit's hitting the fan. I'm looking at, thank you, brother. I don't know if I should order 10 more vials of Retta. I would have like a 3-year runway. I don't know if I need it, but I don't know how you navigated all these fucking groups, dude. You must have spent hours and hours and hours doing it and chatting and fucking. Whereas I think he doesn't. He said he's just going to go back to being an engineer. He never wanted to get rich. He's still going to be around. He's still going to be a consultant. There's still the guy. He's been working with the guy for a year. The price is going to stay low. I don't think he wants the risk of like getting sued by fucking Eli Lilly. Elite Research still has Retta. Apparently, that was all places in Texas, and I think that's where Elite Research is. But Elite Research, it's not. You have to have it opened up, and you have to log in. He must have had I don't know. He's probably gotten letters. But I want to know how you fucking figure out these groups. I moved on to non STG groups, to be honest. What's an STG group? I'm gonna have to figure this shit out because eventually this is the only way gonna be to get Retta. Batch code verification photo required to join. So like you have I don't even understand this. Like why do I have to give a batch code verification photo? Like am I the one leading the group? I gotta go to a fucking MIT class to understand this shit, dude. I just want to type, look, bro, I just want to join some groups, hand you some money and get the peptides I want. Stairway to Gray. Oh, so Stairway to Gray. I think I have that open somewhere. Yeah, yeah. Well, like send me some shit in a DM. Put me in the what? Like how? All this did was send me to Loca and fucking Telegram. Shit is under major scrutiny. What does that mean? Stairway to Gray doesn't tell me how to get into fucking groups. What am I supposed to do with this site? I know it's under major scrutiny. That's why I need to get in some good groups. If you have some groups going and they're going to do some orders, you're going to just fucking tell me how to get in it and I'll buy with you, bro. I want fucking Chloe. I want more Retta. I want some. The big boys want to shut it all down. I mean, they've been trying for years. The only thing they really care about's the Retta, dude. Eli Lilly only. The only thing they're trying to shut down is the Retta for the most part. That's the one I would be most concerned with. The rest of that shit, they don't care because it's not eating into their profits. It's that Retta, dude. It doesn't help there's doctors out there going, oh, I got people on Retta. Like, first of all, are you fucking high? You're risking your medical license for this? I mean, are you just not a good doctor? Don't have a good practice? That's the only way you can make money? Like, how can you as a doctor put someone on Retta that's not approved by the FDA? What happens when your patients start having a problem? They just sue your nutsack off. You're fucked. It's going to be huge. Yeah, that one and Allure is probably going to be really big too. I want stockpiles of SS31, Mott-C, Clo. I don't really necessarily need stockpiles, but I would like getting it cheap. That's why Crush is cheap enough that it's fine, but telehealth is a big business. Yeah. Oh, don't double charge me for that. SpaceX still down 4. ABCL still at 1061. Bitcoin only up 140. Pretty boring ass market. Bitcoin being up 140 is nothing, but MicroStrategy's up, I don't know, like 3%. Rory got too big too fast. Well, I don't even know how much money that dude's making. He's selling shit for so cheap. Probably a lot of work. Someone probably that dude probably offered him like $1 million or something. I don't know. Like I don't how much you gonna take to sell your business and still be a consultant? Dude's got to be in his 50s, right? He wants to go back to just being an engineer. Jesus, fuck! I'd want to go back to retiring. Engineer. What kind of engineer is he? Probably like some fucking PCL engineer just watching fluid go through valves and shit. And you can't be selling backwater on the sites that promotes human use. Anyone doing it is eventually going to get shut down. That's not true. What kind of fucking retarded logic is that? How can you use it if you're not using backwater? Even if it's on a rat, you're just supposed to not care, just not let it be sterile. Isn't that? I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that one. FDA, whatever. I mean, eventually that'll probably all get shut down anyway, but I'm okay with it all becoming like legal and having to go through like doctors and getting paying a little bit more and getting really good quality. You know what I mean? I don't right now what I don't like is a doctor selling 5 milligrams of BPC for like $200. Ask Rock. I ask my nutsack, dude. Because that's what you just did. My nutsack just answered. Like, that might be a legitimate concern, but it's stupid. Mm-hmm. They already shut down sites for it. Well, Rory doesn't sell it as backwater, but that's what it is. Does he not even have it? You can't even do a 10-pack bundle right now. Well, only single vial. God damn, bro. There can be no inference, none. I mean, how are they supposed to use it without backwater? 1 million a month? I doubt it. Maybe. 1 million gross, not net. Um, let's say he sells 10,000 vials a month at $30 profit. That's 300 grand. I mean, do you think, no, wait, let's say he does, yeah, 10,000 vials at $30 a vial profit. It's only 300 grand. I say only, but I don't know that he's pushing it like that. Go to another site by the backwater. Mm. How much Reddit do you have? Like, I'm wondering if I need to order another 10 pack just to play it safe. Be set for like 3 years. Not worry about it. I don't hate it. He's not even offering the water right now, bro. He must be completely out. Oh, there it is. So he calls it antimicrobial dilution solution, but it's Hospira, out of stock. Elite Research doesn't give a fuck. You can only buy one bottle at a time from them now, though. I bought like 10 bottles from them. Oh, I never got an email. I was gonna buy. I might still buy this. What's Genesis? 2 NMM3. I don't know if I want this anymore. Maybe. What's Genesis? Land of Confusion. Oh, this one. Yeah. I might put this order in. Let me see if they sent me an extra 10%. That cart trick wasn't working, bro. Or maybe it did, and I just didn't notice the email. Order, payment, discount. Nope. You have a mystery. Nope. My card trick ain't working. Oh, yeah. Starting to sizzle. Come on, SpaceX. ABCL slipping a little. Almost had it. So close. All right. Let's read the gay report. Suggested markets will be cautious. ADP, nothing to see. Still bullish, 735 on the Qs, especially with PPI somewhat lower than expected. QQQ lost 725. This was not we already looked at 725 is not a number to fucking worry about. It's a stupid number that you like. It's not a number that matters, bro. QQQ, what does this say? Roblox, check in on retro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Don't double down. This right here was basically, you didn't have to watch the video. But this is something that I've actually learned from Tasty Trade a long time ago. And I don't, doubling or lowering your cost basis is not something that I'm concerned with. If it's a good stock and I can buy some cheaper, I'll buy it. But I don't say, oh, I don't think about in terms of I lowered my cost basis. Lowering your cost basis on shit just means you're losing more money. That's why I didn't like him doubling down on. It might work if he believe. Oh, the camera stopped. That motherfudging camera, bro. It's got to be the software. Averaging down on a loser. Never one bad entry. Always a decision. Pick your, yeah, before you enter. You scale in as much as you want. This media cannot be displayed. It's so fucking annoying, dude. The S&P all-time highs in the S&P. How far away is the NASDAQ? Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. Oh, what's that? The Q's bullish target of 814. That's a long ways up, bro. And we're almost to new all-time highs. 733, losing 725 isn't ideal. Shut the fudge up. Blanket 60 cents. Good for old Ricky. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. This is bullish AF. Losing 725. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? That he, he is such a dumbass. It's bigger than what you think. It's a matter. What's bigger than what I think? Oh, you don't understand. I just told you. I do understand the margin. So you think it's bigger than $30 a vial? You think 30? What do you think? He's selling. Okay. His biggest seller that's flying off the shelves is going to be the triple agonist. $44. So he's probably not making $30 a vial there. Maybe he is. The 15, if he's selling a lot of 20s, he might be making $40 a vial. I don't know what he's getting it for. $10 a vial? Maybe he's making 50. Maybe he did. Like if he'd made, if I at his age, if I had racked five, I would get like 5 million. I don't know that he no longer has the company. Like if he sold the company, I mean, I would think he could still get in legal trouble. I can tell you what I know, or you haven't done a very good job of it so far. You just sit there and say random comments. What do you know? Like, do you get on Zoom calls with Rory, or because how cheap you can get your shit? Like, tell me something that I can be like, oh, I understand now. If he's selling a lot of these 50 triple agonist 50s, he might be making like $80. I don't know. That would be a lot. And if he sold 10, you can buy a whole kit for 40. That's 10 vials. One kit is 10 vials. A whole kit for 40 and then sell it for. Or so you talking about 10 million? You don't listen. I don't think you understand math. You can buy a 10. Okay, let's do the math. You can buy a 10 kit of Retta for 10. Are we talking about? You got the mic? Okay, simple question. When you say a 10 kit for 40, are you talking about 10 milligram Retta? I'll wait. Jason left? How would you even know? Are we talking about 10 milligram of Retta for $40? 10 kits for 40. Hello? Yes, bro. No, bro. It's not that hard. 110 milligram a vial. So he's paying $4 a vial for Retta. If he sells it single, he's making $44. If he sells a 10 pack, he's making $22. I put it around $30 a vial. We'll give him 40. We'll give him 40, Jason. Let's say he's making $40 a vial of Retta. If he sells 10,000 vials of Retta a month, that's $400,000 profit, not including other overhead, shipping and fucking payroll, and he has 10x. It depends on how he sells it. 10 pack. So he is 40. We'll say, I just told you, let's say he makes the pure $40 on every vial and he sells 10,000 vials. That's 400,000. You think he's selling 10,000 vials of Retta a month? Yeah, you can throw 10x out all you want. And you have to have volume. You have to have the volume to support your million. Maybe he is making $1 million. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just telling you what he has to do to make that $1 million. And you're just sitting there in your little judgy fucking seat, spewing 10x over and over. Now you're getting it? You think he's selling 10,000 vials of Retta a month? He hasn't had 10,000 vials of Retta in a month. I think he's had maybe 2,000 or 3,000. If he sold 10,000 vials and made $40 off every vial, he would make you said he's making $1 million a month. He had okay. That's what you love. 10x. I'm going to give you 1/5. 2,000's 1/5 of 10,000. You dumb son of a bitch. Maybe he is making $1 million, dude. Like I said, if I were him at his age, I would get like $5 million in the bank and say fucking deuces, dude. I don't blame him. He does sell out constantly, but I don't know that he's pushing 10,000 vials a month, bro. And how do I get my Retta for $4 a vial? He might be getting it cheaper because of the amount he's doing. Yeah, you know what? Just shut the hell up and teach me how to do this group buy shit and DMs. That's all. Just shut the F up and help a brother out. I just read it. I know he does, bro, but this is the one that sells. This is the one that sells. The clothes sells, but nowhere near the volume of the Retta. Let's get real, bro. Let's get fucking real. Retta is like 10, your little 10x number. Retta 10x is everything else on this site. I know he does. Let's just say he's making $40 a vial of Retta, no matter the size. Just a good average number. We'll give him 50, dude. Where do you want me to stop? He's got, no, I know, but the Retta is the one that's like 10x the amount of volume. And then there's other overhead. There's rent, utilities, employees, you know. So how much is he making a month? Look, I wouldn't be surprised if he's pulling in 500,000 a month. Like when all the bills are paid, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? Even if it was $1 million, I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Well, why does he want to go back to being an engineer? fuck that. I would want to go back to just retiring, dude. Especially if he's still going to get paid as a consultant. Oh, we're barely up. God damn, this market sucks. SpaceX down 5. He buys the kit for 40 and sells each. Dude, how many times are we going to rehash the same fucking comments over and over? We did an estimated. How much you give me an average cost of how much you think he makes a vial. You put a dollar amount on how much he makes a vial. Well, to shut this entire conversation, yeah, that's a 10x. You can 10x my cock in your mouth. How much? Give me an average an average dollar amount you think he makes a vial. $50? $90? $250? I mean, you can make your numbers do. You can just keep spewing out numbers to make your thesis work. I already told you maybe he does make $1 million. I'm just telling you what it takes to fucking get there. You don't listen, bro. You're right. You win, Jason. You're right. Is that what you want to hear? You're right. I'm wrong. You're right. Can we move on? I'm trying to. How much weed have you smoked? Because you're in, like, I smoked 3 bowls troll mode right now. You're like the fucking 20-year-old dope smoker on Russ. It's just saying a bunch of dumb shit to troll right now. Fucking giggling, thinking it's funny. Giggling. You're probably over there giggling like a fucking 17-year-old schoolgirl. Mm-hmm. Marvel rejected to AMD can approach 500. Yeah, I was looking at that one. I meant to look at it. Iran continues to be, it's Iran, man. Retail sales, blah. CBRS had an extra intraday rally but gave it up after hours on earnings. More on this below. Oh, he's talking about that one in caution, blah. Elon suggests compute will be 99% of the company, possibly by the end of the year. No, he didn't. He said the end of 2027, you fucking clown. SpaceX is predominantly becoming a cloud provider. Yep, I mentioned that earlier. Probably one of the biggest. Yep. I'll give you a million reasons to love SpaceX. There won't be a shortage of spend. Of course, Elon spends a lengthy time talking about ARR, but not the debt side. This enables SpaceX jumping off the, however, rejected the 150 line. Volatility is falling, which is good for options. Not if you're an options seller, you know. He's saying it's a good time to, it's almost never a good time to buy options. You got to be, this is how dumb he is, dude. When volatility is low, it, 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 if volatility is low, it wants to expand. If volatility is high, it wants to contract. It wants to revert. Right. So when volatility is low, buying options makes sense because volatility expands and your options go up. The problem is he's saying be cautious because we're at all-time high. So you're going to buy options. Stock goes down, volatility is going to go up, which helps a little, but your options are going to go down. The math is pretty simple. You buy an at the money option there's a 50% chance you're going to be right. And then you got theta decay. You buy one like on this AMD, you buy one just $50, $70 out of the money. Yeah, we'll go 50. 10% out, there's only a 26% chance that it even touches. So you need it to go up at a pretty decent clip. Can you make money buying options? Are there ways to do it? Leaves, this and that? Sure. There's the real way to make money in options is fucking sell, bro. Get a credit. Sometimes you can do things like Super Bowls, Super Bowls, sell a put spread, buy a call. Works on some things. You can buy leaps, but then sell monthly calls against it. There's plenty of ways to greatly. If you sell a strangle on this, you get $2,000 credit and an 81% chance of being 50% profitable versus buying an option, dealing with theta decay, and being a 50% chance of right, of it even going your way, let alone being profitable. This will tell me. Let's buy an option at the money, a little bit below. 57% chance of being, because it's a little bit below. If we go a little bit above, still 58%. That's better than 50-50. But you know what's a lot better than 50-50? 80% chance. Does that mean you can only win? No. There's a 20% chance you can get your face melted. You got to manage risk no matter what, bro. The hardest part about investing is how much the money. When you have a lot invested and the market's tanking, that's the psychology of money. I don't know if that's, I mean, if you watch the course, if you watch Meet Kevin's course in the psychology, it's simple. Like if you're down big, like I was, dude, we were up 300,000. Next thing you know, I'm down 250 grand in like 2 weeks. That's a psychologically fucking, and it doesn't feel like it's going to stop. Getting married to being able to deal with that, that's the hardest part. That's why, I mean, I say, people say don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That's a dumb saying because who can afford to lose money? I'm not nowhere near the point where I can say, oh, I can afford to lose that. I can and I can't. If I lose it, that just means I got to work longer. You know what I mean? Who wants to work until they're dead? So it's great when it's going up. I don't know. We've made like 100,000 back of it in the IRA. We're about halfway back, bro. Profit loss 125. But it could easily change on a dime again. The Chinese give you big discounts when yeah. Probably got it. I just said he probably gets it even cheaper than what you do. Just at 200. On the Retta, it was higher than that, wasn't it? God damn it. 7:53. We got to go to work here in a second, guys. I got some shit I got to deal with. I got a serious problem I got to deal with. And I'm not happy about it, dude. Blank, I want that Atomax, bro. Mm, 600 vials. Oh, the 10. You're talking about the 10 pack? He only sell. I think he only did like 200. Yeah, but he does a bunch individual. He has a bunch of 3 packs and 5 packs and 10 packs. 65 packs. That's another 300 vials. So yeah, it looks like a couple grand, couple thousand. Damn, MU taking off, bro. Damn. Damn, son. I'd be up about the same now if I stayed in MU. No, I'm still up more because of SpaceX. You saw LAES? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. This one's a lot higher risk than I think like LWLG. I don't, I did some research on this. I don't remember why, but I didn't love it. I didn't love it as much. It's more your fucking bailiwick, though. You love that super high risk shit. Ooh, NBIS is chilling a little. ABCL doesn't look like we're gonna get silver platter unless we get another move. Fucking SpaceX. Uh-huh. All right, boys and girls. Excuse me, I should have muted that, but I was too lazy. Let me finish this report. IPO issues. I've seen some around the post blog. Q2 beat. Revenue should triple. Gross. He's more coming. Retail sales tomorrow. Jackson Hole. And his lame ass stocks. Sold. Number 10 will replace. What was number 10? Living la vida loca. Alpha report. Sold 10. Alpha report. Circle? Motherfucking. Yeah, he did a video on that. He took a bath. If you figured out why your can't know, I think it's just the software update. That whole software act's different now. Like when I start it, it starts in vertical now, which I don't like. It does. I don't know why it does that. And I have to switch it to that. Oh, I wonder if I could probably do what the oh no. Now I'm fucked. Oh my goodness. Why is it like that, bro? This fucking software, dude. Is that? Oh no. This fucking thing, dude. All right. All right, boys and girls. Have a great day. I love you all. Peace. I don't even know if I'm